What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Vaporwood. Kennard here, and today we're taking a look at a new product from Innokin, another sub-ohm tank. This is the Apex. All right. Welcome back to another episode of Vaporwood, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in for another product review. Yeah, like I said, we're looking at another sub-ohm tank from Innokin. This is the Apex. It's a pretty neat little tank, guys. It's got some cool things going on. Got some raised airflow, got a top fill, got some drip tip airflow. But without further ado, let's get down and dirty. Let's get up in them guts of the Innokin Apex. Alright guys, here we are up close with the iSub Apex tank by Innokin. Get you a good look at the packaging. Shows you on the front, it says iSub Apex tank. It's got some quick specs which I will read off for you real quick. Quick and clean top fill, dual adjustable airflow, removable drip tip, 100% stainless steel, Pyrex glass tank, iSub coil compatible, Japanese organic cotton, no spill coil swap system, and 3 mil capacity. Down here in blue it says peak performance, recommended wattage 20 to 35 watts, and 2.5 coils inside. Alright, then you got your warning labels and all that good stuff on the bottom. Got your authenticity over here, your scratch and check. It says iSub. Powered by Innokin technology. On the back it's got a little bit about the tank, which you will be able to read should you pick this up for yourself. Let's open this bad boy up. And there it is, star of the show, the iSub Apex tank. What we got here? We have the extra 0.5 ohm coil. We have, what do we have here? Extra O-rings. Always nice to have extra O-rings. You have an extra drip tip here. Say acrylic or Pyrex glass. Pretty nice. This drip tip also has the adjustable airflow on both sides. And here it is, your iSub Apex tank. Pretty nice looking tank. Really nicely machined. Got a couple logos etched on it down there. Yeah, not too bad. Alright, let's check her out from the bottom up. Here we go. Here's your 510 connection. It is 22 millimeters in diameter. Moving on up. Here is your airflow. This is your adjustable airflow. It's on both sides. It is dual airflow. Very easy to adjust. You just spin it as like so. Close her off. Open her up. Close her off the other way. That's all you get. Alright, and it does the same on both sides. Here's the top of the Apex tank. You can see etched on there, it shows you turn this way to fill, turn the other way to vape, in case you didn't know. Very easy, you just turn this and bam, there's your fill holes. You'll also notice on the side of the drip tip here there are these notches cut in. And that is so that you can get your bottle in closer to have better access to the fill holes. It's actually a pretty ingenious little idea. It works well. And you see here, I know you can't see that great, but that is your drip tip airflow, and all you do is spin your drip tip to adjust it. And you can't really see it, but there, it's wide open right now. You can see my finger through it a little bit. Close her down, close her down, close her down, close her down. Not too shabby. Alright, moving right along. This bottom ring here is the easy coil swap system, just like on the iSub. You unscrew this and you have access to your coil, and you just pull it right on out of there. Slides out, and there you have your coil. This is a 0.5 coil, good for 20 to 35 watts. There you'll see your juice flow holes on either side. These are your standard iSub coils. We've seen them before. But you got your screen there for spit back protection. It is a horizontal coil. Then your airflow comes in on either side. And then up through the coil. And to put your coil back in place, you just find these little flat sides on either side of the coil. Just flat side. You line it up. You see the notches in there. You line it up. Slides right in. And you put your ring back on there. Tighten her up. Buttery smooth threads. Machining on this is top notch. And then you're all set, ready to go. So if you had to change your coil and your tank was still full, you wouldn't have to worry about emptying it. You just pop that ring off, pop the coil, put a new one in, and get to vaping. Alright, you guys, I'm going to attempt to show you how easy this thing is to fill, alright? You just spin the top. You got your fill holes. And then one for air ventilation so that it can actually fill the tank. Get your bottle of juice. I have some hazy custard by Adore eLiquid here. Fantastic stuff. Check it out, adoreeliquid.com. You stick your tip in the hole and squeeze away. And you can look through the windows on the side to see your liquid level. And there you go. Close your holes and you're vaping. Alright guys, that's it for the up close section. You've seen it. Let's back out, vape on it, talk about it, get them pros and cons, final thoughts, and get on out of here. Alright guys, pros and cons time. First pro is their top fill system. It's very smooth and sturdy and very easy to use. I've had no problems with any leaking issues or any filling issues at all. Second pro, machining quality. Machining quality on this tank is top notch, guys. All the threads are buttery smooth. Everything fits together tight and seals nicely. And once again, I'll mention I'm having no leaking issues whatsoever with this tank. Third pro, as with the original iSub and the iSub G, they're still using the quick coil swap system. And it's a really awesome way to change your coils. Very simple, very easy. You don't have to worry about if it's screwed in tight enough or anything like that. It snaps into place and you know it's in. No fuss, no muss. The last pro for me is the removable drip tip. Yeah, it has drip tip airflow. It is adjustable. So if you don't like it, you could always just close it off. But if you don't like this drip tip, you can pop it out and use your own favorite 510 drip tip. It pops right in. Works great. Alright, now on to the cons, folks. First con for me is this window here. It gets fogged up. And when it gets fogged up, it's not juice leaking or anything like that. It's just condensation from the way they have this Prism flavor system, what they're calling it. But it's just condensation. But when that does get fogged up, you can no longer see your juice level at all. You kind of have to turn it upside down and hope you can see the juice move. And this one's about empty. But yeah, that's definitely a con, not being able to see through that window. They should be able to figure out a way to keep that window clear. I'm no engineer, so I couldn't even give you any suggestions as to how to do it. Second con for me is the capacity. This thing only holds 3 mils of juice, so you're going to be filling this thing pretty often. I blew through a tank. Now granted, I was chain vaping pretty heavily just for testing purposes, and I blew through one of these tanks, I'm going to say in under an hour. So you're definitely going to be filling this thing quite a few times throughout your day, so definitely carry a bottle of juice with you. Alright guys, with everything I've showed you so far about this Innokin Apex tank, my final thought. My final thought. It's good. It's a good tank. It's got good flavor, good airflow, good vapor production. For the $40 price point though, I think there are some better performing tanks out there. There are some better tasting tanks out there. Are you going to be disappointed if you buy one of these? No. I think you're going to be satisfied. You're not going to hop on Facebook and rave about this tank, but you're not going to be unhappy with your purchase. Alright guys, that's all I got for you tonight. The Innokin iSub Apex tank. Once again, there will be links down below in the description to where you can go find one of these and pick it up and check it out for yourself. Not too shabby, all right? And if you like social networking, be sure to hop on over and check out myvaporium.net. It's an awesome new social networking site made for and by vapors. There's a ton of cool things going on. They got live Google Hangouts, a bunch of reviewers, modders, and DIY juice makers over there. It's a great support group. If you have any questions, you're feeling like you need a cigarette, get on over there, talk to some people. They're all great, they're all super nice, and they're willing to help. Definitely check out myvaporium.net. And as always, guys, keep chasing those clouds, my friends. Live long and vapor.